Thank you for watching, and in this video we are gonna cover how to work with linear pattern into assemblies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this part and then I want to add this cone into this part, and then I want to close this with this red lid, and then I would add this sub assembly into the first slot, and then I'm gonna fill the whole part with all the slots by using these assemblies. Okay, so I already have a sub assembly who have all these parts merged together. So I'm gonna go into the windows and tile horizontally. So as you can see, I already have this assembly. So I'm just gonna bring it to this main assembly and bring it as a sub assembly. So if you are wondering how I bring all these parts into assembly, so what you can do is if you want to move any part into assembly, so you can just hold it and bring into assembly like this. So right now I want to bring this sub assembly into my assembly. So what I need to do is I cannot hold it from here and bring it to there, because in that way maybe I'm just gonna choose one individual part, but this is an assembly. So what I need to do is I just need to choose the whole assembly from the tree, and I need to hold it, and then I need to bring it into my main assembly like this, and then I'm gonna expand it. And if you are not sure, like if all the components are inside, so what I can do is I can go into the section view and I can show it to you guys. As you can see, I already have a cone inside and the lid and everything. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into my assembly. Model contains with the assembly have changed. Would you like to rebuild the assembly now? Yes. So I don't need these parts anymore, so I'm gonna select all of them, and I'm just gonna click the delete key on my keyboard, and then let's delete them. Okay, so I have my part, I have my sub assembly, so I want to fix this into the slot of this one, and then I want to pattern it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go into the mates. I'm just gonna select the outer part and then the outer part of this slot. So in this way it's gonna be moved here, but still we can move up and down. So I want to fix it, so I would select the bottom of this sub assembly and this surface of this slot, and I'm gonna click the green check mark. So in this way I can fix my first sub assembly here. Okay, so what I want now is I want to go into the linear patterns, and I want to have linear pattern of this sub assembly into all slots. So I'm gonna go into the ribbon section. As you can see, there is an option for linear patterns. And now for the direction, like first thing is we need to choose the direction, in which direction we want to go. So the first option is we can just select the edge, or we can just select the face, same in this direction. So I'm just gonna select this face, and then I can just flip the direction because I want to go into that direction. So I can just change my direction from here. And then the main thing is like which component I want to have a pattern. So I'm just gonna recommend you can go into the tree and select the whole sub assembly. So in this way, like we can just go and select the sub assembly, and then in this direction we can pattern. And about the distance, like I already knew the distance, so that's why I just add it here. And then how much number of copies I want to have, so I want to have 4 copies. And then there is an option for direction 2 as well, if I want to go into this direction as well. So what I can do is I can just go here and I can select this face, but I need to flip the direction because this is going into downward, so I can flip it from here. And then what I can do is I can just select the number of copies, how many number of copies I want to have. So I need to select the distance here, at what distance it was 4 inches. Okay, and then I can select the number of copies, how many copies I want to have. So it looks fine to me, and then I'm just gonna click the green check mark. So look, in this way how quickly I can fill all the parts with my sub assemblies. Okay, there is another interesting option is, so what we can do is first we can go into this local pattern 3, and then I can modify it, I can press it, and I can edit the feature. Okay, so into this feature, so as you can see at the end, there is an option like I can modified instances or I can skip instances. So I'm just gonna select skipped instances. So as soon as I click on them, so you can see there is a tiny purple dot on all of subassembly. So if I want to skip any of subassembly, so what I can do is I can just click on this purple dot, and then I can select skip instances or modify whatever I want. So I want to skip it at this moment, so I want to skip this one, and then I'm gonna click the green check mark. So in this way I can skip or I can modify any subassembly as well. So you can see this is a really powerful tool in SolidWorks which is gonna save our a lot of time. So suppose if you want to place all of subassemblies one by one into all of these slots, so it's gonna take a lot of time. So this was all about the linear patterns, and into the next video we are gonna cover how to work with the circular patterns into assemblies. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then don't forget to check the course link in the description. Thank you.